It's been quite a minute, so how about a garden tour? Let's go. Right here at the front of the garden, I had some of these gladiolas. There was purple and red, those pinkish ones, some other pink ones. They were beautiful. I wish I had gotten video for y'all then. This is a little seating area. I got me some hostas and hibiscus, dahlias. And then I got my elephant ears over there with the sweet potato vines in there. This is a little balloon plant that my aunt bought me. Up here is just some random zinnias and things like that. But this is my little seating spot. More hibiscus and things. But this right here, y'all, I finally got my fountain. Look at there. Bill went and ran and got this when we found it on Marketplace. And that is going to go right there in the middle of the four-way arch, where my guava tree currently sits. But it's not working, so we have some work to do on it. I think I might want to change up the color too. So, work in progress. Hopefully next season it'll be up and running and all of that. So, here's the garden from this side. The four-way arches. We'll go through there first. Right here I've got butternut, as you can see. I have picked a couple from down here. This is kind of looking poorly. I don't know what's going on there. I planted a few more, but only one is coming up, so I may be able to get another one in here. Right here I got some white de Palermo zucchini. It's a lighter zucchini, lighter colored. Right here, lemon drop melons. I did have some pickling cucumbers, but they weren't doing real well here and on that other side too, but I pulled them all out. So lemon drop melons there. Here I have Kajari melons and some dahlias that I, once again, didn't know were going to get this huge. In here, some teddy bear sunflowers. Right here is a couple, what are they, royal yellow watermelons. So I hope they do well. I haven't really had any success growing melons. We'll see. Over here, I got two, one here and one there. Loofahs, and this loofah is taking over this arch, and then it's running over that one as well, across the top. I have blooms setting, so I'm hoping to get some fruit. I haven't seen that exactly just yet, but I'm hopeful. Right here is an acorn squash that is, I've gotten quite a few fruit off of it, so it's on its way out. Down here I got some yellow squash coming up. I planted those in the white de Palermo later, hoping to get past the squash bug ordeal, so we'll see if that works. See, I still have a few smaller. See, in this acorn squash, there's another one there. It's taken over the top here, and it's coming down on this side. But I have rattlesnake beans that are also going over the top, and they're kind of meeting each other. And then the rattlesnake beans are also along this trellis as well. So, or this arch. Here we got some coneflower that came up from last year. I've got some gypsy peppers right here. And there are several that need to be picked. Look at that. I don't think I want them to turn all red. So I'll grab those while we're standing here. There we go. Right here are my Cherokee purple tomatoes. And yeah, the blight has kind of gotten to them. It's hot. It's humid here. And today is 19 days straight of working for me, so I have to water it at night. I know it's better to do it in the daytime. I just don't have that kind of time. Right here on this trellis, I have silver slicer cucumbers. There's a basil. This is a variegated oregano. Very pretty. I had this here last year and it just continues to grow. Over here on this side of the arch, I have more silver slicer cucumbers. These things are prolific. They're still doing fine, not showing any signs, not too many signs of stress. I mean, we got some leaves down here. They're the older ones though. But prolific, I have gotten so many, I cannot keep up with them. I'm like, oh, it's insane. I have one down here that I'm letting grow so I can get seeds from. Here we have Kentucky Wonder going. This is not Kentucky Wonder. This is a Kajari, no, a Kukuzi that is over. Look, I'm dropping. Look, I'm a mess. Good Lord. Okay, I'll pick them up after a while. I have a Kajari on the next arch over there, and it is coming over my beans here, and that's the byproduct. Goodness. So Kentucky Wonders on this side too. I have a borage that I probably need to pull out. I've put some zucchini in this bed. I put like 4 of them. That's the only one that's popped up so far. Some marigold. This is a marigold that volunteered from ones I had in here last year. This right here is some mammoth jalapenos. Look, I could probably take that one. Just so it'll set more fruit. I don't want to think it's done. This is a cauliflower that I thought I was letting it go to seed, but I don't know. It's been sitting here for a while. Everything's been chewing on it. We'll see. These tomatoes that I have in here are called Better Boy. I finally got one red one today. I don't know. This here, and that there are giant Marconi peppers. They weren't doing real good, but here lately with this heat, they've started like picking up. So we'll see. There you go, some more Better Boy tomatoes right there. Oh, eggplant. I got a couple of eggplant over here. I've pulled some off of them already. There's some more jalapeno right over there. More jalapeno, and more jalapeno. I'm gonna walk around here. I put some sugar cane down today or this year, and I got that. So we'll see what we get. Right here, a couple more white de Palermo squash that I put in. That's my oregano bush from last year. These are some beefsteak tomatoes across here. This one may be an Arkansas Traveler, I think. And then the other ones are just random ones that I pulled out of different places that volunteered. I got some cherry tomatoes down there. This is a broccoli that I let go to seed. Here's my basket of goodies for this evening. Some more eggplant over here. That's the borage that I'm thinking about pulling up. Basil. Little cherry tomatoes here. See, once again, this Kukuzi right here, just doing what it wants. Here's a little Kukuzi right here. Here's what they look like. And there's another one. Whoops. Sorry about that. And then here are, oh look, there's another little itty bitty one. But they get humongous. That right there, I got a couple right here that I'm letting get big. Just to see how large they will grow. Look at this sucker. I mean, it's probably, I don't know, 4 foot long. They say once they get this big. Oh, and there's actually, on this side of this arch, is some honey nut, a butternut, that has totally been swallowed by this Kukuzi. And it's struggling to set fruit. I do have a few, you can see back there and there. But this Kukuzi covers this whole trellis. Look, it's coming over here. I got more here. This right here. Look at this mess. I've showed it to y'all before. It's from that one plant. That one plant. These two right here are a tromboncino, and I've gotten one tromboncino squash because this Cucuzi has just totally taken everything. Everything. Now, this might be another tromboncino. I have to, yeah, it comes off these two right here. So at least I'll get another one that I know of. But this right here is Cucuzi because it's furry. So that's how I can tell. There's another one there, another one there. They're prolific too. So if you grow Cucuzi, make sure you have the space for them. I know this now. See, my butternut, it's been choked out so much it's starting to grow along the ground to try to get away from the Cucuzi. But yeah, I mean, there are worse problems to have, right? All right, let's go around this way and I will show you this side. Here's some assorted peppers that I got. Some jalapenos, some Anaheims, some Fresno chilies. I had cilantro back there, but it's bolted and done its thing. This right here is my ruby red grapefruit tree. It looks like it's doing good still. I have some milkweed back there going to seed. And that's actually, I had one there last year and it reseeded itself in that pot. I put a bunch of sunflowers along the back side of this arch. And my dill is dilling. Look at that. I need to get some of these cucumbers pickled and use some of that dill. But like I said, I've been working 19 days straight and I gotta make the time. This right here is my, what is it, a Washington Navel orange tree. And it's doing well. I'm still got it alive. This is my bed of sage. And then I got some, I think those are yellow. Yeah, they're the yellow bell pepper. I got rosemary along here. I got some red bell pepper, a couple red bell pepper plants. This is the backside of that silver slicer cucumber that is hanging in here in this humidity. It's more disease and pest resistant than most cucumbers, and it was actually recommended for these Arkansas humid summers. So yeah, it's living up to its hype. Right here is a kumquat tree, which is looking, I don't know, I think I need to look into that. But I got new growth, so maybe it's okay. Right here, Meyer lemon. Meyer lemon, yes. That's a Meyer lemon. Another milkweed. This right here is a milkweed bush. Look at that. She is tall. She is probably, I don't know, 5 foot, over 5 foot. Definitely over 5 foot. Lush. I'm hoping to see caterpillars on her. I hope. Here's Junior's elephant ears. And they're the tallest I've ever seen them this year. So, all right, let's go. That's the little main part of the garden. Let's go check out the spinach. This, y'all, is the Malabar spinach, and it thrives in this heat as well. So if you can't grow spinach, this is probably, and you love it, this will get you through the heat. But I can see it's starting to go to seed, starting to bloom, and these little things right here will turn black and dry up, and that's how I collected all them seeds, and Bill seeded all this year for me. I have 5 okra plants there that have several okra that need to be picked and are probably over usefulness. So, dang it, I just can't keep up, I'm telling you. Like I said, Malabar spinach, y'all. If you like spinach, get this. It's hardier, it's thicker, but these leaves, my goodness, they're as big as the palm of my hand. Some of them are even bigger. It's got a little pest damage down here. You know, I mean, it's going to happen. But it is prolific. It will keep giving you and just keep giving you. So I love it. Let's see. Over here is my Egyptian walking onions and grass. I need to get that cleaned up. Okay, that was the spinach we were just at. Right here is a thornless blackberry bush that I've thoroughly been enjoying picking a berry here and there. But the plan is, and they're already ordered and on their way, I'm going to have a row of blackberry bushes through there. I think I have like 4 more bushes on the way. That's a start. And then right over here, we're going to have a row of blueberries, and I got some on the way there too. The blueberries were ordered today along with a couple elderberry bushes. So that's in the works. There's the chickens. This is a pear tree. There's a fig. That's my mom's place. I have another pear tree there. Pear tree here. Those 2 out there are cherry trees. I got a Rainier and a Bing. And then over here is my 4-in-1 apple. It's a 3-in-1 apple now. It's got plenty of apple on it. I don't think they're quite ready. This is a peach tree. We've harvested, I think I got like a dozen peaches this year, which is the biggest harvest I've had since we've had this tree. So they weren't very big, just not too big, but they were delicious, very flavorful. So yeah, that's it, y'all. That is my jacked up greenhouse. I got to get in there this fall and get it all together. I got new zippers for the doors and everything, so that's my fall project. Here it is, the garden in the heat of summer. That's it. That is it. And if you've been hearing a lot of heavy breathing, it's these 2 clowns. Following me around. All right. Till next time.